Class. Today we want to look at the pillars of democracy. The pillars of democracy. What is democracy? Abraham Lincoln defined democracy as the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. I go over that again. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That is, the people of a state elect somebody into power as their leader, and then they are governed by that person. So it's a government of people, by the people, and for the people. Let's look at the pillars of democracy. What are those pillars that makes democracy to work? First, what is the meaning of the pillars of democracy? Let's go into that. Pillars of democracy refer to essential elements or institutions necessary for successful practice of democracy in a country. That is, essential elements, important factors or institutions that are required for democracy to be successful in a country. For you to be able to practice democracy successfully in a country, for you to say, okay, the leader that we elected is the one that is in charge of everything, but we are the one that voted him, but he's doing it on our behalf and is leading for us. So for that thing to be effective and for you to be able to successfully practice that system of government, because there are different systems of government that we have, so for you to effectively practice democracy, there are some essential elements or institutions that are necessary. So those are what we call the pillars of democracy. Now let's go into those pillars. We'll just take a look at 3 out of the pillars of democracy. There are quite a number of them, but just for the purpose of this class we are looking at 3. The first pillar of democracy is the people. Democracy centers on the people, going by the definition of democracy by Abraham Lincoln, which says that democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. That is, the people give their mandates through their votes in election. People vote their leaders into position, into power. You understand? So they select their leaders through votes. And so you cannot rule out the people in democracy. The people are very, very important. They have a say because they are the ones that elect their leaders into power. So the roles of the people of a nation in making democracy to work is very, very important. So it's one of the pillars of democracy. The people are very, very important. They are the ones that vote their leaders into power. So the people should be highly considered in democracy. All right, the second pillar of democracy is democratic institutions. So democracy is sustained by the democratic institutions put in place by the state, as it helps the state to realize its objectives. Such institutions may include political parties, electoral body, and so on. They are also part of the pillars of democracy. Then finally, for the purpose of this class, the third pillar of democracy we want to look at is the rule of law. The rule of law simply means the supremacy of the law above individuals. In democracy, nobody is above the law. Everybody is being guided and ruled by the law. The law is supreme. So the rule of law is one of the core or the major pillars of democracy. That is the supremacy of the law above individuals, above the governor, above the president, everybody taking directives from the law. Supremacy of the law above individuals, above groups, above state officials makes democracy to stand. So it ensures that all laws are obeyed. Nobody is above the law. Nobody says because I'm the governor I can do and undo. I can do anything I like. So the law is supreme above all, above individuals, above state officials, above groups of people. Okay, all right. Then other pillars of democracy that are not mentioned here, that are not listed here, are majority rule and minority rule, transparent electoral process. Okay, well, but I want to bring the class to a close today till I come your way next time. Bye bye.